Before Harrison Ford became Han Solo, before he became Indiana Jones, before 1923, before joining the Marvel Universe, before becoming one of the most recognizable actors on the planet, Harrison Ford was a struggling actor trying to figure out how to pay the bills. He wasn't getting the opportunity he hoped for. In fact, early in his career, he was told he wasn't leading man material. Imagine hearing that. The man who would eventually become one of the Hollywood's biggest stars was essentially being told he didn't have what it takes. He got to work. Not on movie sets, as a carpenter, building cabinets, installing furniture, doing whatever he needed to do to support his family. Most people would have taken that as a sign. Maybe acting isn't for me. Maybe my dream isn't going to happen. Maybe it's time to move on. He kept learning, he kept improving, he kept showing up. While working as a carpenter, Harrison Ford crossed paths with filmmaker George Lucas. One opportunity led to another, one conversation led to another, and eventually he landed a role in a small science fiction movie called Star Wars. A movie that nobody knew would become one of the biggest franchises in history. But here's what people often miss. The breakthrough wasn't Star Wars. The breakthrough was refusing to quit before Star Wars. Because look at what happened next. Star Wars changed Hollywood forever. Han Solo became one of the most beloved characters in movie history. Then came Indiana Jones, one of the greatest adventure franchises ever created. Then came Blade Runner, The Fugitive Witness, Patriot Games, Clear and Present Danger, Air Force One. Decades of blockbuster films, decades of success, decades of relevance. And even after most actors have faded away, Harrison Ford was still starring in major productions like 1923 and appearing in Marvel films. The same man who was told he wasn't leading man material stayed relevant for more than 50 years. Many people assume that if success doesn't happen quickly, it's never going to happen. They think a delay means denial. They think detours mean defeat. But Harrison Ford's life tells us a different story. Sometimes the season you're in isn't punishment, it's preparation. Sometimes the job you're working today isn't your dream, it's the bridge to your dream. Maybe you're building a business that hasn't taken off yet. Maybe you're writing a book nobody has read yet. Maybe you're learning a skill that hasn't paid off yet. Maybe you're working a job that's simply helping you survive while you build something bigger. Don't confuse where you are with where you're going. Harrison Ford wasn't a failed actor. He was an actor in preparation. And maybe you're not failing either. Maybe you're preparing. Keep learning, keep growing, keep building, keep showing up. Because the opportunity that changes your life may arrive when you least expect it. The people who succeed aren't always the most talented. Many times they're the people who simply stay in the game long enough for their opportunity to find them. Don't quit in the middle of your story. Your greatest chapter may still be ahead of you. Give us a like, subscribe to Accomplished Coach, and win.